something to keep our eye on as we move forward here, but I'm looking for somebody to really take control of this offense right now for the Hoosiers.
Patted up and under, uses the window. Timer at 5. Hatcher. Up and under, uses the window at the buzzer. On the preseason watch list for top point guard in the nation, Jalen Penn, a fellow guard, turning it over. Olsen hits the turbo. Count that baby in a foul.
It almost looks like they're sagging defensively here. They're almost daring Indiana to take some of these threes. And
finally, off the bench.
There you go. You get one to fall.
Wide open. Can't cash.
Getting good penetration. Another second chance opportunity right here for Youngstown State.
Peters, she hits.
And that's what you can't have happen, Casey, if you're Indiana.
Less than a minute to go. There have already been 3 lead changes in this first quarter.
Oh, great pass
nice
right there.
Down
and that
low.
court vision right there is the kind of court vision you look for to take advantage of. She's had plenty of success here in her 6th season in Indiana and in her career overall. She'd like to have this program in a position where they can be there one day later on this season.
Lupartis kicks inside. Count that baby in a foul. McKenna Peters heads to the line to earn 3 the old-fashioned way.
This is something that you want to really look for. I hope Terry Morin talks to her team now as she gets them in the huddle and say, look, guys, we played a quarter.
McKenna Peters gives Youngstown State its largest lead of the game. She's got the game-high 8 points. Jalen Penn from distance. Cash it. 3 of Indiana's 4 field goals made have come from deep. Olsen. Circus shot somehow goes.
Wow.
Fires across the lane. Nowhere close, and Patberg calls the rebound. Indiana can tie with the basket, take the lead with a 3. Wise from deep. Cash it in.
And right there, Casey, that almost looks like that's something they work on in practice.
The Youngstown State head coach chirping to the officiating crew, and Tim Daly showing.
One thing I want to touch on before, you asked me what does a press do to a team who's not used to this Big Ten play.
And Jalen Penn hits. Berger, the team leader in points per game. She's got 3. Patberg from distance. Gets the bounce.
Friendly roll right there for Allie Patberg.
And Notre Dame suffered multiple ACL injuries. Now in her 2nd year with Indiana. Off the block, Penn. Down the other end. Off glass, count that baby in a foul. Jalen Penn's been balling for Indiana.
I understand that. There's 2 halves in basketball. Coming back in the second half, getting going in the 3rd quarter.
Patberg. Nearly lost it, gets it back. Drives, dish, Goulbe, wide open. 13-point Indiana lead, their largest of the game. It's off Olsen, stop and pop. Nowhere close. Penn the run out for Indiana. Possible numbers, bounce, Wise, off glass it in.
That's interesting right there. That's actually a great job inside.
Youngstown State, since coming out of half, shooting under 10% from the field. Benduyeni kicks to Penn. Feed inside, Mackenzie Holmes connects. 20-2 Indiana run over the 6-minute span in this half. Jackson, easy call. Everybody from here, the Pluto, could see that, but foul down low is going to go on Indiana. Will join us as the game goes along. Indiana looking like the number 12 team in the country. They lead Youngstown State 63-46. Mackenzie Holmes adds to it, make it 19.
Shires really hasn't been able to get going from 3-point range today, and that's to Indiana's credit defensively.
Berger fakes into the lane. Lefty laner off glass.
Keeping everybody in front of them, not letting any backdoor easy layups, cuts, anything like that.
And on cue, a backdoor from Taylor Pettit.
Hopefully he's able to instill what he's learned from his knowledge as a player, as a coach.
Oh, beautiful move by Wise, up and under. Berger, Patberg, launches away. You bet.
And what you're seeing right there, Casey, is exactly how you take advantage of a 2-3 zone. You like to see those opportunities here, Casey.
And you like to see that if you're Indiana. Allie Patberg has been balling for the Hoosiers. Not the unsung heroes. Worthen kicks to Wagoner. Allen from distance. Kiss it home. Alexa Goulbe, the lone starter for Indiana on the court. Down low, left hand, finishes. They make those one-handed passes out to try to make the one-handed catch play. Alba down low, rolls out of bounds. One of the best starts in Indiana women's basketball history continues. 10-1 Hoosier squad with a 93-56 win over Youngstown.